The Super Saiyan transformation is achieved when a normal Saiyan reaches a certain amount of S cells, as well as when they become stronger by training, since no matter how many S cells they possess, they require to reach a certain level according to Akira Toriyama. The Super Saiyan was first mentioned back in the Saiyan saga, but we got more details about this legend during the Frieza saga until we finally saw Goku exploding in anger due to Krillin's death, awakening the legendary Super Saiyan within him. Without a doubt, one of the most epic moments in the whole series. This is why today's video is about the side effects of becoming a Super Saiyan, given that not everything is good news. Number 7. Diseases and viruses can progress faster. Did you think that by becoming a Super Saiyan you would become invincible? Well, think again. In fact, it's way worse if you use this transformation while you're sick or have a virus. How do we know about this? Thanks to the Android saga. When Goku fights against 19, we could see that despite the enemies were way weaker than Frieza and King Cole, Goku was unable to put up a fight with the android because he was already weakened due to the symptoms of the heart virus. As we said, once he turned into a Super Saiyan, his body went through a lot of stress that only worsened his condition. Having a mortal virus plus going through a transformation that he probably hadn't mastered at that time and that implied a big effort for his body was definitely not a good idea. Maybe if you have a cold but you still can't go to work, you might want to turn into a Super Saiyan in order to achieve the flu and stay in bed. But be careful because you might overdo and die. And don't even think about spreading it, otherwise it would be the end of the world. But I'm thinking out loud, so let's move on. Number 6. Physical changes. This is extremely evident. The hair gets spiky and turns golden, as well as the eyebrows. The eyes turn greenish blue, and with the other Super Saiyan transformations, make these changes even more noticeable, such as the Super Saiyan 3 and 4, as the hair grows longer in the latter transformations. And if we take a look at the Super Saiyan God, we can see a different aura emanating from the body, and the muscles become smaller in comparison to a normal Super Saiyan. Number 5. The legendary Super Saiyan. This transformation has clear side effects which we know thanks to the Dragon Ball Super manga, the Broly trilogy, and what we have seen throughout the series. This legendary version has the distinction of using an excessive power that accumulates within the body, such as that scene when Broly had to unleash his power due to being at risk of self-destruction. Both Broly and Kale experienced similar circumstances when they had to release their power, and in the manga this transformation exhausted the user despite the growth in strength. Also, for some reason, despite the big muscles, this transformation doesn't affect the fighter's speed at all. The amount of power also affects the brain to the extent of basically driving the users of this transformation completely insane, not even being able to distinguish between friends and foes. Without a doubt, one of the most iconic transformations and also one of the most dangerous ones given the risk of self-destruction. Number 4. Super Saiyan 4. It is pure magic, not only because the transformation includes pants, but because the sequence to achieve this transformation is very interesting, since it required Earth instead of the Moon. It's also peculiar given that it also broke whatever spell Shenron put on Goku, as when he turned into a Super Saiyan 4, he reverted to his adult version instead of remaining a kid with that transformation. Although this explanation is more due to the demand of seeing adult Goku once again and with a wilder transformation. However, within the Dragon Ball universe, it is one of the few, if not the only instance in which the Dragon Ball's power were defeated. Had this not happened, Super Saiyan Goku would have looked more like this. Talking about accessories, it is worth noticing that the Super Saiyan 3 transformation includes a mirror.
legend! You're a Super Saiyan! Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable!
Number 3. The offspring of Super Saiyan achieves the transformation faster. This is evident in Goten, Trunks, Pan and Bula. Pan and Bula having an even greater potential, especially Bula being born during the peak of Vegeta's power as a Super Saiyan Blue. In the case of Trunks and Goten, these two were born with a huge amount of S cells that allowed them to achieve the Super Saiyan level faster, almost as if they had inherited their parents' transformation. Same as in real life, natural selection chooses the best traits for the offspring to adapt to their environment.
And I won't watch this anymore!
Number 2. It prevents some techniques from being used. If you thought that this transformation would help you achieve your full power and do everything you want, you were wrong. There are certain things that you can't do transforming into a Super Saiyan. An example of this is the Spirit Bomb that requires a pure heart in order to create it. This is why Goku always does it when in his base form. He turns Super Saiyan against Kid Buu, but only after having created the Spirit Bomb in order to fight back against this powerful demon. In the Super Android movie, Krillin mentions that Goku would be incapable of performing this technique due to his Super Saiyan transformation. He's also seen in the anime performing the Kaioken as a Super Saiyan, but this was non-canon since officially his body would burst due to the amount of power. The Super Saiyan Blue is capable of controlling this power, but other than that time, we have never seen the Super Saiyan using the Kaioken again. Number 1. Aggressiveness. The first time when Goku turned into a Super Saiyan, his level of aggressiveness was at the level of something never seen before. Gohan's transformation into a Super Saiyan 2 displayed a level of cruelty and aggressiveness never seen before, considering he used to be a peaceful Saiyan. Vegeta also regained confidence and pride once he achieved a new transformation. Trunks as well by achieving maximum power, let alone legendary Super Saiyans. This is actually explained in the series when Goku and Gohan remain Super Saiyan without the need to fight, in order to neutralize the load this transformation implies and control it 100%. It was definitely one of the best ideas Goku came up with. Number 0. A huge increment in base power. This only happened with Black's transformation. Zamasu's base power in Goku's body was basically the same as his original body's, who was almost at the same level as a Super Saiyan 2 as seen in his pairing with Goku. This means that turning into a Super Saiyan, it would multiply that very strength 50 times, becoming incredibly strong. This is why only in his base form he was able to fight against a Super Saiyan 2 Trunks without breaking a sweat. Although it's true that there are some inconsistencies with his power between the anime and manga. And those were 7 side effects of a Super Saiyan that you probably didn't know. Please, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share and leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out any video related to the universe of Dragon Ball. I love you all guys, and until next time.